The bad campus baby girl. Hannah Oladipo was the life of the party at Lagos University. With her striking looks, expensive taste, and carefree attitude, she was known by everyone as the bad campus baby girl. Hannah had everything a young woman could desire: beauty, wealth, and a charisma that drew people to her like moths to a flame. But behind the glittering exterior was a young woman spiraling toward destruction, oblivious to the abyss awaiting her. Hannah's rise to fame on campus began in her freshman year. Coming from a wealthy family, she quickly established herself as a trendsetter. She wore designer clothes, threw lavish parties, and effortlessly gained the attention of influential cliques. Her friends adored her, and boys vied for her attention. Her confidence masked her insecurities. Hannah's parents were too busy with their businesses to notice her loneliness. In their absence, she sought validation in parties, relationships, and an endless pursuit of campus popularity. By her second year, Hannah had grown accustomed to a lifestyle of excess. The parties became wilder, the spending more reckless, and her decisions more questionable. She started experimenting with drugs, encouraged by a new circle of friends who promised her endless fun and an escape from reality. Her academics began to suffer. She skipped lectures, failed assignments, and stopped caring about her future. Her closest friends, who had once adored her, started to notice her decline. They pleaded with her to slow down, but Hannah brushed off their concerns. "Don't be boring," she'd say with a laugh, dismissing their worries. By her third year, Hannah's life was a shadow of what it once was. The drugs she'd once taken for fun now controlled her. Her grades were irreparable, and her family had begun to distance themselves, embarrassed by her behavior. Her once loyal friends abandoned her one by one, unable to watch her self-destruction. Hannah was left to her own devices, surrounded only by enablers who encouraged her habits for their own gain. The final blow came when her father refused to pay for her tuition, demanding she return home and sort out her life. Hannah refused, determined to maintain her independence, but without financial support, her world began to collapse. Hannah's attempts to sustain her lifestyle led her down darker paths. She borrowed money from friends and strangers, often failing to pay it back. Her reputation on campus shifted from queen bee to a cautionary tale. One by one, her closest allies left her, fed up with her behavior and refusal to change. Even her best friend, Amoka, cut ties, leaving Hannah utterly alone. Desperate and broken, Hannah hit rock bottom. She found herself living in a rundown apartment off campus, with no friends, no family, and no future in sight. Her addiction had consumed her, and her once glamorous life was now a nightmare. One day, as she lay in bed, shivering from withdrawal symptoms, Hannah broke down. She realized she could not go on like this. The girl who had once ruled the campus was now a ghost of herself. With no one else to turn to, Hannah reached out to a campus counselor. Her cry for help marked the beginning of her journey toward recovery. She enrolled in a rehabilitation program and began the painful process of detoxing from drugs. Though it was an uphill battle, Hannah slowly started to rebuild her life. She worked odd jobs to pay her bills and re-enrolled in school part-time. Her parents, though hesitant, began to support her efforts, seeing the sincerity in her desire to change. By her final year, Hannah had become a completely different person. She had shed her old persona and was focused on graduating and rebuilding her reputation. She began speaking at campus events, sharing her story to inspire others to avoid the mistakes she had made. Though the scars of her past remained, Hannah embraced them as reminders of her resilience. She learned the value of true friendships, hard work, and self-worth. Hannah's story became a lesson for her peers, a cautionary tale of how the pursuit of superficial pleasures can lead to ruin. But it was also a story of redemption and the power of self-determination. Hannah Oladipo, the former bad campus baby girl, became a symbol of hope for anyone struggling to find their way back from the brink. The end. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow us for more.